Ooh, look. I can't see. I wish I cannot see, y'all. Ooh, I can't see nothing. I cannot see it. There we go. That is much better. Much better. Hey y'all, welcome back to Bookishrealm, where we discuss everything books related here. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've already been here before. So you can see from the title of this video, I'm here to talk a little bit about some toxic relationships that I have with some authors. It's kind of a thing that needed to be discussed. I felt like I needed to talk about it. It needed to happen. Listen, a friend and I were talking and they gave me this brilliant idea. So shout out to them, because I was speaking about some author relationships that I have and how some of them are just not exactly the best relationships that have ever happened. And so here we are, my friends, here we are. But before we get into these toxic relationships, as you can see, I can't see without my glasses. I can't see a thing, nothing, nada, can't see a thing. So if you're like me and you need some new eyewear because you literally can't see anything without your eyewear, this announcement that's coming up is just for you. Thank you so much to Glasses USA for sponsoring this video. If you didn't already know, GlassesUSA.com is one of the biggest eyewear retailers in the US. Biggest, offering thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of eyeglasses and sunglasses such as Ray-Ban, Gucci, Oakley, and many more. Y'all, that's a lot to choose from. You could change it up literally every single day if you wanted to, 365 days in a year, and they have thousands of options. Imagine having a different pair of eyeglasses and sunglasses for every day of the year. That's boss. What's best about GlassesUSA.com is that the glasses start only at $39, which is up to 70% off of retail prices. Y'all, one of the other things that I absolutely love about GlassesUSA.com is that they are the perfect place to stock up and save on contact lenses. So we're getting into the fall season. I absolutely love wearing contacts in the fall because there's less pollutants. Think about things like pollen and allergy season. I don't really have to think about that in the fall. So I really like switching up to contacts, and GlassesUSA.com allows you to save 25% off all contact lens brands. That's Vista, AccuView, Biofinity, Dailies, and many more. And they're available with any prescription and for all uses. So if you're the type of person like me who likes to switch it up and, go back and forth between contacts and glasses, this would be the absolute perfect option for you. Shopping online can be fun, but it can be extremely overwhelming. As y'all know, I'm indecisive, y'all. I'm indecisive, and with thousands, not just thousands with an S, of different things to choose from on GlassesUSA.com, it can be overwhelming. But it was easy for me, and I loved my experience shopping for my new glasses with GlassesUSA.com because they offer some amazing tools to help you find the perfect pair. One of these tools is the AR Virtual Try-On. I literally use it to find all of my frame shop. It's so helpful. It's so helpful. And it's a good way to make sure that the frames that you want actually work with your style. If you want to make sure your frames work with your face structure, it's a perfect tool. So also, shopping online at GlassesUSA.com is risk-free. And shopping, I had to say that twice because not a lot of companies are about that. It's a risk-free shopping experience with free shipping and returns and 100% money-back guarantee within 14 days. Remember, y'all, that GlassesUSA.com is offering a crazy exclusive discount that is only for my subscribers on top of whatever specials or coupons that they have running on the website. So you get to use my exclusive discount on top of whatever specials they're already running on their website. But the thing about it is, it's only available for 24 hours. So you have 24 hours to use this exclusive discount. Remember that the exclusive discount and all the information that you need is going to be linked down below in the description box if you need to find it, and it will have all the details for you. Thank you once again to GlassesUSA.com for sponsoring this video. All right, y'all, let's get in it. Let's get in it. Let's get in it. Let's get in it. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about some toxic relationships that I have with some authors. This is not an extensive list, but I have a very interesting dynamic with a couple of humans on this planet. And I mean that in the authorial way. I also mean that in a very personal way. Because that's just me. Virgo spirit, Virgo vibes, child, we just gonna run with it. We gonna run with it. We gonna run with it. Okay, so I only have 4 authors here. Okay, these are not authors that I inherently dislike. I don't know. It's very strange. This is why I made this video, because the relationship I have with them is not necessarily healthy, but it's also not like, oh, I can't stand them. Now, 2 of these authors appeared in another video where I'm like, I used to love these authors. I don't know how I feel. But 2 of these authors that were on that list that have now made it onto this list, I have realized I just have a very complicated and very toxic relationship with them that is just not, it ain't good. It's not good. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump in, because I really don't want this video to be too long, and it's for people, and I know how I can get. Y'all know I can get long-winded. I can get long-winded as I want to be, and I'm not gonna do that. All right, so first things first, let's talk about Miss Karen. No, her name is really Karen. Karen McManus. Because I know some of you were like, really, Ashley? Like, already? Like, no, Karen McManus. Y'all, Karen McManus is like being in that relationship where things are like, they're not bad, but they're not good. It's kind of like they're just kind of like cruising. You know, you're kind of like, you know, it's not the best that it could be, but it's not as horrible as it could be either. We're kind of just mediocre cruising life, and so we're just gonna stay because it, you know, there's some satisfaction there every once in a blue moon, but then sometimes there are some disappointments. But on the most part, you know, like you're at a 0. You know, you're just riding that line. You just, you know, no gains, no losses. We're just here. And that is literally my dynamic with Karen McManus. I have read every book that this woman has written, okay? Every young adult thriller, every young adult mystery that she has written. As soon as she releases a new book, I am first in line to read it, knowing good and well that there's a chance that I'm just gonna be like, well, that was about 3.5 stars, knowing in 365 days I don't remember a thing. Nothing. I don't remember details about it because it's just not memorable. But there is something about our dynamic. There is something about her. There is something that I just can't get enough of, and I'm not sure what that is. But it's like I hop out of my relationship with her, but then like when she shows up with a new shiny toy, I'm kind of like, oh baby, let's give this ride one more go. And every time I get off the ride, I'm kind of like, was it worth it? I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I just, you know, I'm just kind of like, it's okay. Like, and I just feel like, you know, we're not giving each other everything that we could be giving each other at this point, but something about her, something about these books just keeps me coming back for more, and I just can't help but like, I don't know, I just can't help but wait, like you know, like that song, I can't help but wait till I can't help but wait. Isn't that Trey's song? We don't like him though. I can't help but, because he done some stuff. Literally, it's kind of like, literally that song fits perfect because it's like, I just can't help but wait to like, because you're a star and I just want to see that. I just want to see how wonderful you are. And it's like, we keep doing this, and unfortunately it's just not, I don't know, you know, I don't know. The next person, how would I describe my relationship with this author? This is another toxic relationship. This is another author that I was like, you know what, I used to love you. Was that song by Lauryn Hill? Another person. These people that have these musical artists that have issues. I used to love him, now I don't. Like literally, literally, that is me and Riley Sager, okay? Like hands down, like literally that's me and Riley Sager. And in my head right now I'm trying to remember the lyrics of that song and it's just not happening. But me and Riley Sager have an unhealthy relationship because I feel like every time Riley Sager releases a book, I'm waiting for the point where we're about to break up. This is one of those relationships where it's like, I'm just waiting for you to make one more wrong move because I'm like this close to ending our relationship. And literally that is me and Riley Sager to a T. We literally are always on the brink of breaking up. Literally always on the brink of breaking up. And then it'll be like he disappoints me and then he does something, I'm like, oh, this is the man that I signed up for. And then he'll do something else that'll disappoint me and I'll be like, you know what, you got one more time and then we finna break up. And then he does something else, I'm like, who is this man? Who is this marvelous, wonderful man? And literally that has been the epitome of my reading experience with he's 3 for 2 right now, okay? But before his last book came out, he was literally 2 for 2 and we were this close to breaking up. We were this close to breaking up and I said, you know what? He's got a new one coming out. Maybe if I just give him one more chance just to prove that this is who he says he is, who he, you know, claims to be. I'm giving him this one more chance, this one more shot, and he knocked it out of the park for me. And so here we are in this cycle of a relationship again where literally he's got one more time and we finna be done. And so with us, our relationship is very cyclical. Unlike Karen and I have a very steady, mediocre relationship. It just, like I said, but me and Riley, we be going through the highs and the lows, baby. The highs and the lows. And every opportunity, I'm looking for a chance to be like, we're done. I'm done. We're breaking up. We're not doing this. It's done. It's over with. We're through. And so part of me feels like also in my heart to heart here that he literally still has that one more chance and then we're done. So if Riley comes out with a new book next year and I don't like it, I think it's time for me to walk away. Will I genuinely walk away from this relationship? Probably not, because then again, I probably will pick up another book and I probably will be like, you know what? Let's just give him one more shot. Let's give him one more chance to prove himself. He's winning right now. Like I said, he's 3 for 2, so he's winning. But our relationship is it's like doing the wave. It's like doing the worm or whatever. It's up and down and up. It's horrible, toxic. Now, technically, this could be a plethora from what I heard. I heard like this is like a ghostwriter name. So we, you know, there could be multiple people behind this. And so, you know, I could be gunning for a lot of different people. This could be a polyamorous thing that we have going on right now. Carolyn Keene. It is a pseudonym for the author who wrote the Nancy Drew books, right? We know that that is not just a singular person. But let me tell you something. I am currently reading the Nancy Drew Diaries, and I plan on starting the old series, the original titles. Me and Carolyn Keene, which is multiple people, we have the type of relationship where you know this person is horrible, right? They're just toxic all around. Like you literally just, there's nothing good coming from your relationship, but you just want to see if maybe like, if you just stick with it and you work at it, maybe some good will come out of it. Maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and maybe this person just needs the opportunity to grow and prove that they are worthy to be, you know, in this relationship. You know how that goes. That typically never works out the way that we planned. However, that perfectly describes our dynamic. I have not genuinely enjoyed any of the Nancy Drew stuff that I have read. But I keep holding out and I keep saying, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna keep reading, I'm gonna keep reading, I'm gonna keep reading, because I think that there's a bigger picture here. I think there's a bigger purpose. I think there's a bigger connection that, you know, I will eventually see and understand and appreciate if I just keep reading the books. Girl, you staying in a relationship, you ain't getting that out of the relationship. You losing your time, your energy. I ain't really losing no money because I ain't really paying for nothing. But still, time is the most valuable thing, and I am losing it. But for some reason, I just feel compelled to stay in this relationship and see if it will work. I want to see if Carol and Keane can possibly prove that they just needed some time and some space to figure things out and to get their life together. Child toxic. The whole thing. Throw the whole relationship away. It's toxic. The last person that I have, y'all. The last person that I have. It's the last one. All right. Last one. Me and this author are not together. In fact, we have broken up. However, okay, the best way to describe our situation is you have an ex, right? And your ex does something foolish, whether it's in front of friends, family, or on the internet. They say something foolish. And it's like, dang, if you would have just kept your mouth closed, you know, I wish you would have kept your mouth closed. Things would not be bad if you would have just kept your mouth closed. Because see, now I can't defend you because you open up your mouth and you said something that you can't take back. But no matter what, you low-key can't deny how great of a partner they were. Y'all, that is me and S.E. Hinton. Listen, I cannot deny, okay, the greatness that is S.E. Hinton. I can't. The Outsiders is what I consider to be a phenomenal book. It is a gut-wrenching book. It is well written. It is written for teens by a teenager, and it is the epitome of what young adult literature was supposed to be. Of course, it had to make some changes because the whole depressing, downtrodden books, like, you know, everybody needs to see some light. But still, S.E. Hinton really did help set the tone for what YA literature is today. And you can't deny that. I can't deny that S.E. Hinton is like one of the greatest to do it when we're talking about the development of young adult literature and shaping and molding it into what it is today. I can't take that from her. But when she opened up her mouth on the internet, let me tell you something. Talking about graphic novels not being real reading, I said, nah, girl, like, we ain't together. Like, I ain't claiming you. You like an ex that get on the internet and just cut up for no reason. And then I can't really even defend you because they know that everybody looking at you like, ugh, ew. But here I am like, you know, but they really are just great. Like, this is an epic human, and in some form or fashion they just was loose at the lips and they cutting up, and now I can't even defend you. You an ex that I can't even defend. I can't even say like, oh, you know, this was a great relationship that we had. It was bomb. I can't defend you because now you on the internet cutting up. So what am I finna say? I can't even deny it because it's in print. It's been written about. Screenshots live forever. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that information? I can't defend you. Child, toxic. And me and S.E. Hinton not even in a relationship no more. All right, y'all. I hope you got a kick out of that. That was fun. I literally, like, I was looking forward to making this video so much because when me and my friend were having this conversation, and they started really, like, they threw the idea at me. It wasn't this idea directly, but it was definitely just about the relationships that I have to authors. I was like, that is such a great idea. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I had some very complicated relationships with authors. And of course, y'all, this is all for fun and giggles and laughter. Like, I don't know any of these authors personally. I really don't. But I think how I operate with them and their books is very reminiscent of some toxic traits that we would identify in, whether it's friendships or romantic relationships or familial relationships, you know, like those elements that were kind of like, I don't know if I should keep doing this and if we should just keep interacting. And when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I really do have what would be considered like not healthy or kind of toxic relationships with like face it, like with people that you know. I have these relationships with authors that I don't know, but I know their work. And so it's more so having a relationship with their body of work. And it's not always the healthiest thing. And so I've come across that recently, and recognizing that and thinking about these people that I keep reading, and it's like, but why am I still reading these books? But it's just something about them it's compelling. Something about it that just is like, I just need to keep reading. It's not great, but I just need to keep reading. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, like, what authors do you have toxic relationships with? It's for fun, y'all. It's for fun. Like, I would never, ever communicate this information directly to any author, or any way insinuate that I know these people for real. I don't know them, and I would never, ever cross that boundary. But yes, this was fun. So let me know in the comments below what authors you have a toxic relationship with. I love seeing stuff like that. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a video. If you're interested in supporting the channel, all those links will be down in the description box below, as well as follow me on social media. All those links are down there as well. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all